Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes and Brittany. So I'm starting with a political crisis. Political crises may occur from time to time. They often involve a conflict between the ruler and the parliament, unrest among the nobility, or conflicts of interest between the nobility and the merchants or religious leaders. So we can take a legitimacy hit or just stall. I'm gonna go with reputation isn't everything. There really isn't much that, we can do with this, so I'm just gonna be okay with that. Furthermore, Castile is attacking Portugal again. This is interesting. For example, in my last playthrough, there was not a single war between Castile and Portugal. And in this one, they're just fucking at it all the time. I'm really surprised about that. I didn't know that would happen. Okay, and we can now build the shipwright in Brogernef. Naval force limit will be +5, local shipbuilding time lowered by 35%, defensiveness increased by 2.5%, and ship repair increased by 30%. So Brogernef is officially becoming one of our port cities, or actually the shipwright city. And now we're gonna start saving up for embracing the institution of banking, which is gonna be soon. I think about the same time when we get Brovenet to embrace it, we're going to embrace it too. I'm gonna stall with my technologies a bit so that we can take it after we lose the penalty. The press gangs though those will come before that, and we will then be able to go with the next idea group. I'm still torn on what that should be, but I have to figure it out. Treason against Brittany again. Well, the game is really determined to get me into a conflict with the nobles. I'm just gonna go ahead and punish... Oh! Wow! I completely missed the message that had to pop up at the very same time. Did we have a Regency Council? Damn it! Okay. So, taking that event bumped us over 20. In army professionalism. That's the good news. The bad news is that our king has died and we now have a regency. And not a good one, 210. That is actually really shitty regency. Well, not much I can do with it right now, and the corruption is of course growing. Wow, that is fun. Okay, so we have no ruler and just the heir, Pierre de Chatillon-Blois, who is 12. So let's hope nothing will happen to him, because that would be really ugly. No, we're not gonna accept any royal marriages at this point, because we want to take them when our leader gets on the throne. Interestingly, I actually found out that I am the only one who didn't invited to the Rape Portugal and everyone else party. France and Castile and Aragon are fighting England, Aquitaine and Portugal. And it is massive. It is a massive conflict which various nations are winning and losing, and it's kind of funny to watch. Oh, new plague, God help us. Wow, so many good news in such a short time. That is interesting. Well, anyway, we're gonna wait for the money to embrace the institution. Up until then, we're just gonna let this shipwright continue. And we're gonna amass the very few points that we are getting in diplomacy to get the Latin sailed caravel away and start building regular caravels. First these 5, and then we're gonna start upgrading the ones that we have. Damn, this is a really interesting situation. Western Europe is rarely a peaceful land, it seems. People fight all the time, just as anywhere else in Europe. Considering that the regency is comprised of the nobility, I've decided that we're gonna give the nobility low-level cabinet seats, which will increase corruption by 5. And I really don't want to do that, but yeah, the nobility would do that. If they were ruling the nation, they would definitely give themselves this honor. So our corruption went back up to 41.94. Yay for us, yay for us. Other than that, Europe is still fighting, but there's another weird fight down here where Aquitaine and... oh, that's actually not... oh yeah, Aquitaine and Albret are sieging 2 French provinces. How did they get there? And of course they're being blockaded, so that's fun too. How the hell is... man, I always forget about where Albret is. That's... no, that's 4... oh, this is Albret, this one province minor, a county. We're a duchy. I'd really like to become a kingdom, but it's gonna take a while. And I cancelled the decentralization because we reached 45. So at least that's good. And our centralization is starting to look pretty decent. The roads in Brorozon are still being built. It's gonna take a year. Actually, a year and a month. And other than that, things are looking fairly peaceful for us. I'm happy for that. I'm entirely certain what's gonna... I'm really nervous about this war. I don't know what's up with this. Oh my god, and Tunis ate up most of Fez. So that's fun. Well, they're behind on technology, but certainly the expansion for Castile and Portugal into the northwest Africa will be now much, much harder when this all is owned by Tunis. Actually, this little piece is owned by Granada. Since when? I didn't know that Ceuta was ever owned by Granada. Man, this entire Iberian Peninsula and northwestern Africa is taking a spin I've never seen before. I won't lie. Oh, another thing. Turns out that England was pushed away from Ireland completely. And 2 major nations are now there. Munster and Tyrone, and 2 smaller 1-province duchies. Lochgarman and Tyrconnell. 2 provinces that are not owned by either of them. Actually, that's free, right? Oh yeah, there's the contact between them. Ah, okay. So you're the most powerful one, I would say. Where's your capital? Down here. Well, a poor place. Damn. Ireland is really not very well developed. Ecclesiastical writings. Our religious leader has recently composed a theological treatise and has presented the Duke with a copy as a gift. The head of the Catholic religion had a number of duties. He ordained and defrocked clerics, led religious ceremonies and festivals for the nation, and acted as an advisor to the Duke. In their spare time, learned and thoughtful religious leaders also spent their time considering religious doctrine and beliefs, and sometimes wrote about them. Although many theologians did the same, coming from a recognized religious authority, his words had more weight and could spark a more visceral reaction. Congratulate His Holiness for his fine work, publish it across the nation, or confiscate the manuscript and keep it locked away. Let's congratulate him for his work. That seems like something the nobles would do. I'm entirely not sure because I have nothing to base this on, but my idea would be that they would probably try to congratulate him on his work. What do I know? But when it got to 84% almost in adopting that little place, and guess the Portuguese are completely defeated. I really wonder what's gonna be left of them. France has already swallowed Gascogne, or whatever this province is called, and they're gonna swallow Bordeaux soon too. There's no timer, it seems, for that, but there should be a timer. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's occupied by France. So this war is pretty much all but over. I'm on war score somewhere around -40. Actually, just +7. Let's check Castile. That's gonna. Okay. I severely underestimated that. Yeah, they have just one last province. Castilian conquest of Portugal. They're gonna swallow it whole. It's gonna be like 3 provinces left. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. Along with the Duke, Pierre, for some reason the third, the Châtillon-Blois. Man, I have been waiting for that for a long time. Welcome to the throne. So let's see what you are like. I hope that's not... Please give me something good. Please, please give me something good. Please. Please, game. I beseech thee. I beseech thee. Also, in the meantime, we can sign a royal marriage with France. Okay, that did not lead to a real marriage. Let's do it with Castile. Okay, Louisa is our new queen consort. England is next in line. Oh, wow! Pierre III is now aggressive. Prestige from land battles increased. Reputation and improved relations lowered, but cost to fabricate the claim is lowered and aggressive expansion impact is increased. Okay. Damn. Not what I was expecting. Okay. But hell, let's take that one step further. Fuck. Of all the skills, he has to have 0040. Okay, maybe we'll be lucky, I don't know. I don't think an aggressive leader would wait for the banking. He's gonna be probably a bit more reckless. So let's embrace the institution, spend our gold on it. We have embraced banking, which increases our production efficiency and lowers the interest per year. We're also going to take the academy, now for only 587 gold. The academy. With a renewed emphasis on the glories of the past came attempts to reestablish their institutions. One such attempt was a new academy, modeled after the one ran by Plato. There, like-minded philosophers could meet and debate issues without fear of censorship, and youth seeking education could attend and enrich their mind. So that's good. Our leader, however, is a fucknut when it comes to military skill, and you can see it, you know, on his actual freaking skill. So having just one will be a bit painful. But honestly, we really just need the press gangs, and then we can just lay it on the entirety of time to push us forward. We'll never get ahead with such a poor situation, but still, you know. Okay, well, he's gonna... It's funny because he's aggressive, so he'll probably be diplomatic, aggressive diplomatically instead of anything else. So wait, who do we need to talk to as well? Or... we have royal marriage with Castile, France, and England. So those are the big guys. I wanted to have a royal marriage with Burgundy. Oh. Okay. They're in personal union with France now. So that's new. What happened in here? Wait, is that still the same guy? I think he is. Lasso the 50 Anjou. Go. Is there even a Poland in existence? Yeah, that's the same leader. Lasso the 5th, the Anjou. Anyway, this is what's left of Portugal. They lost most of their provinces in the north, and they actually broke their alliance with England. Probably were forced to. So Portugal is on a downward spiral. I don't think there's anything going for them, or happening for them in the future. But I'm expecting a massive, especially if Castile and Aragon unites, there might be a massive conflict in the future between France and Castile, because they are getting super huge. And even though that the Castilian provinces are really not that rich as... Oh, actually, many of the French aren't that rich either. But usually it's France who's running the game. But here we could see a different hegemony forming. Castile offers us an alliance. Do we want to be allied with the big three? We do. We're aggressive. And there's only one target that I had in mind before. And that's actually the Canaries. So let's see if we can just, somehow get them. They're a Christian nation. Oh yeah, they're Catholic. So we might be able, if things go well, we might be able to go there and screw with them. That would actually help, because I checked that as far as the colonial range goes, we can get to about here. This is too far. We're gonna get massive boosts eventually down the line. Level 15 will give us additional 25, level 16 will give us 25, and so on. Plus the... we don't have it here, but the exploration gives, I think, double of the colonial range that you normally have, or maybe even 3 times more. But yeah, at this point we can't really do that. So let's finish the press gangs. Let's get the Latin South caravels and start building them, because that's something we really want. How good are you with embraced? Okay, so now we're getting it, that's good. And the port has been finished, which should give us a massive boost. Yeah, we can now have 21 ships. So they're gonna be built in Bro, Gernef, where they cost... Oh, well, they cost 30, but they take on in 299 days instead of 545 in our capital. And alliance breaking with England? Why? Would this help? English desire to keep is minus 22. Britain is allied to English rival France and Castile. Oh, okay, so we're fucking it up by talking with the people England is not talking to. Well, no hard feelings, bro. I'm just, doing whatever the wind, where the wind blows me, there I go. That sounds a bit weird, but it's exactly what I am doing. Damn, we're missing 0.5 to actually build the Latin South caravel, but we're not gonna do that anyway, because we first want the real caravels. It is here! Caravels! Level 15. Caravels! Portuguese exploration of Africa led to rapid development in shipbuilding. As other nations heard of their success, they too adopted the caravela redonda style type of ship. So max colonial range increased by 25, trade range by 30, settler growth increased by 2, and enables caravel. I guess Portuguese have the caravela de Armada. And we also no longer have a galley, but now we have a war galley, which is completely useless. So let's strike the first caravel, which will give us trade power of 3. I'm gonna keep building these until we actually... Well, actually I can start another one down in our capital. Even though that's gonna take a lot of time. By the time this one is finished, we're going to be building and finishing another one in Bro Garnev. On that note, I'm going to end the episode here and start the next one.